Here are the 4 reasons why you should buy your own home and the best way to go about buying your dream home. Number 1 is all about payments. You get to control the payments. Have you ever heard of a friend or family member talking about their landlord increasing their rent year over year and they can't do anything about it? That's right. When you rent, you're beholden to someone else to set and dictate the terms of your payment every single month. When you own, you lock in a rate or a payment that sticks for the life of that loan. That's right. For most people, that means 30 years is the average mortgage and your payment won't change 1 month in those 30 years. How's that sound for controlling your destiny? Number 2 is equity. That is the difference between what your home is worth and how much you actually owe on your property. There's 3 key ways to increase the value on your home or the amount of equity you have in your property. Number 1, that is going to be making monthly payments. Every time you make a payment, the amount you owe on the home goes down. So meaning there's a gap and you get to benefit from that gap. The more payments you make, the more you get to keep in that gap when you sell your home. A really good way to think about making monthly payments is it's a forced savings account. Your home maintains its value and yet you get a benefit from every single payment you make into that home. The second way to increase your home's value is through forced appreciation. What do I mean by that? Well, that's when we go do all these incredible DIY or home projects, right? You're gonna put a new basketball court in the backyard. You're gonna landscape your lawn, or you're going to renovate your kitchen. Each of these home projects not only increase your happiness and the joy of living in your home, but they also have the opportunity and propensity to increase the value on your home sale. Now, one caveat, not all home projects are created equal, meaning some projects that you spend a lot of money on may only give you a small return. If you want to find out which home projects give you the biggest bang for your buck, make sure you check out my other video. The final way to increase the value on your home is through traditional market appreciation. So what am I talking about? Well, unlike that brand new car you just drove off the lot that depreciated the second you took it off of the lot, your home doesn't do that. Actually, did you know homes tend to hold and actually increase their value year over year? On average, homes tend to increase by 3 to 5% every year. The third reason you should buy your home is all about taxes. I know, taxes are each of our favorite topic every year. But for reals, homeownership has massive tax benefits you don't want to miss out on. Did you know that every year you can write off the interest payments you make on your home? That's right. If a home costs you $2,000 a month and you pay $1,000 of that in interest payments, you get to write that off for the entire year. The second tax advantage of home ownership is it's a great wealth building tool. Did you know that through home ownership, you can avoid capital gain taxes? What do I mean by that? Well, let's say you bought your house for $250,000. You then put an additional $30,000 into the property, and 3 years or even 5 years later, you decide to sell. When you sell, you end up selling it for $500,000. For easy math, you just netted an additional $200,000. Typically, you're gonna have to pay capital gain taxes on that. Unless you're single, owning a home, your tax advantage is up to $250,000. And if you're married, filing jointly, you can make up to $500,000 of net income on your home sale and not pay any capital gain taxes on that money. And finally, there's a massive tax benefit if you get into home investing. What's that all about? It's something called the 1031 exchange. What 1031 exchanges do is it essentially lets you defer taxes on your next investment property purchase. So you might own a home that's a rental property in Alabama, and then you decide to sell it and buy one closer to you in Utah. When you do that, any amount of money that you gain from that sale and you roll it into your next home is tax-free, and so essentially it defers it until you sell your final investment property. In addition to all these incredible financial benefits, number 4 is all about how it improves your life as a homeowner. In addition to all these amazing financial benefits, one of the biggest benefits of owning a home is your quality of life. That's right. Your life will improve just by owning a home. What do I mean by that? The fabric of American communities is built on home ownership. Point number 4 is not about the great financial benefits of owning a home, but rather the personal benefits to you and your family. When you own a home, you receive massive benefits to your well-being every single day. What do I mean by that? Well, home ownership gives you more stability, more security, and more creativity. Think about it. You can paint your wall color whatever color you want because you have the creative license within your home to make it the best you want it to be. Security, how does homeownership really give you more security? Well, you know your payment's never gonna change and you can feel secure in living in your home. And finally, stability. Homeownership gives you more stability because you become invested in the life, blood, and the heartbeat of your community. You wanna make sure your schools stay good, your neighborhood stays great, and your home value always stays up. Now that you understand the value of owning your own home, watch this video to find out how to buy your dream home.